Have you ever wondered why some people can keep pushing forward, even when the odds are stacked against them? The answer lies in one word: persistence. This trait, this unwavering commitment to keep going, is often the secret ingredient that separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't. It's the capacity to hold on to your aspirations, even when the going gets tough. While some seem to have an innate ability to persevere, others may find it more challenging. But here's the good news: persistence is not an inborn trait. It's a skill that can be cultivated, a muscle that can be strengthened. And this brings us to the heart of our discussion today. How can we maintain persistence when motivation is low? How do we keep pushing forward when every fiber of our being wants to give up? These are the questions we'll explore in this video. In the next few minutes, we will delve into the process of maintaining persistence, even when motivation is fleeting. So, what exactly is persistence and how can we cultivate it? Well, at its core, persistence is about pressing on, even when things get tough. It's about staying the course, keeping your eyes on the prize, and not letting setbacks derail you. But here's the thing: persistence is not some innate trait that you're born with. It's not a genetic gift bestowed upon a lucky few. No, it's a skill, a muscle that can be developed and strengthened over time. So how does one go about building this muscle? The first step is to have a clear, compelling goal. This gives you a reason to keep going, even when the going gets tough. The next step is to develop a resilient mindset. This means learning to view setbacks not as failures but as opportunities for growth and learning. Now that we understand what persistence is, let's explore how to maintain it when our motivation is low. Ready to learn how to keep pushing forward even when you don't feel like it? Persistence is not a trait you're born with, but a skill you can develop. Here are some practical steps to keep your persistence strong. Firstly, set clear and achievable goals. It's easier to stay persistent when you're working towards something concrete. Secondly, break your goals into manageable tasks. This makes the process less daunting and more achievable. Each small task is a step closer to your ultimate goal. Thirdly, celebrate your small victories. Each completed task is a win that should be celebrated. This not only boosts your motivation but also reinforces your persistence. Finally, remember that persistence is about consistency. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. This is where the real growth happens. These steps can help you maintain persistence even when your motivation is low, but remember, the key to persistence is practice. Let's quickly recap the key points about maintaining persistence when motivation is low. We've explored the power of persistence, breaking it down into its fundamental components, and discussed practical steps to keep it alive, even when the going gets tough. We've learned that persistence stems from a deep-rooted belief in oneself and one's goals. It's about maintaining focus, not letting setbacks derail us, and consistently pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones. We've also understood that persistence is a habit that can be cultivated through discipline, patience, and resilience. The steps to maintain persistence, as we've discussed, include setting clear goals, creating a plan of action, staying committed, embracing failure as a part of the journey, and celebrating small victories along the way. As we wrap up, let this be your takeaway: start practicing these steps today. Remember, persistence is not about never failing, but about getting back up every time you do. So keep pushing forward even when motivation is low. You've got this.